Hey guys, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Time and Tactics. We are playing as the Velutarian Prime, and it is the year 2234. It's April 30th, and we're also 1 week away, about 1 week away, from the new DLC Astral Planes, which I intend to play. So we have no time to lose here. Let's see, we have a couple of, I think we have more than one of these contact events. They're broadcasting repeating signal, okay. They want to have a multi-day cultural exchange event on their ship. Well, we're going to go and check that out. And I think we have another one here. Yes, we do. We found data that indicates that Cytina has been claimed by the aliens. That's true. Fascinating. Let's continue. I did notice on our mining world here, Kunbar Prime, we are missing jobs here, one missing there. Let's see what we can find here, what we can build. I do want to get amenities, and I want to get more jobs. If we do the gene clinic, we will gain planet habitability. That would go then from 90 to 95. We would also gain amenities with these medical worker jobs. Let's go ahead and add that. And if you remember, the Athalan Trading Coalition here is not very friendly towards us. They're sitting at negative 1016, but we are very good friends with the Aquinians on the other side of the Athalans. And if we take a look at the Aquinian here, we go to diplomacy, we can see down here that they would form a federation now. Well, if we had the appropriate tradition, we should probably go down that path next. They are sufficiently large here, I think, that it would be very worthwhile to have them as friends in a federation. Well, let's focus on doing that. In the meantime, we have our destroyer that we could use right now. We have a naval capacity of 48, and don't we have... Yeah, naval capacity for the new doctrine, fleet support. We're going to have a lot more we can build. I want to get a couple of those destroyers in there. Let's take a look at them in the ship designer. We have one destroyer here, the Picarian. The Picarian is decked out with mainly small blue lasers. There's one medium as well. They have pretty short range. Here, up to 40. Instead, let's create a new design, a new destroyer, and for the section, I'm going to pick the artillery bow here with a large weapon. That large weapon, let's go ahead and select that and make it a coil gun. The coil gun will do shield damage, and being large, it will then have a greater range. You can see here we have a range of up to 100, from 45 to 100. I'm thinking we can have them in the back. We'll give them orders to stay put with the, I think the combat computer. Will stay put in the back, and they will do damage to the shield. And then we'll have our corvettes come in and attack them and do damage to their hull and armor. Let's see if that works. That would be the bow. Then in the stern, what have we picked there? Well, let's go for the medium, and we'll do the same thing there. Another coil gun there. Now that's a medium one. That won't have the same range. 0 to 75. This one has 45 to 100. Still pretty good though. So that means we want to pick a combat computer. Maybe this one, yeah, artillery. Ship fire rate plus 5%. Ship weapons range plus 5 as well. Now as far as the defensive components, we have a level 2 armor. I think we're going to have to put them in. We have 29 in power. If we select a deflector, a shield, we can do one. I don't want to have to put in more power here. Reactor booster is going to cost us more to build them. Already at 225. If I put this one in here, 229. So I think we'll leave it at that. So only one shield. That will increase our armor. We will not have very many shield, but they're going to be sitting in the back, right? So hopefully they don't get attacked too much. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do. Subspace sensors, we leave at level 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and take this ship. And we have it named Destroyer right now. Actually, we'll change that to the Ethereum class Destroyer. Save. And now I do want to build those if I can. What do we have in our command limit? That would be the individual admiral's limit, right? Right now, we're sitting at 20. No, he can have 30. Task Force Eudora. Yeah, command limit usage, 20 out of 30. Let's go down to Velutaria. and see if we can build these ships. The Etherian class, 225, more expensive. Will take 96 days. What do we have? 313. I'm going to, instead of doing that, we'll go to the fleet management. This fleet here is going to have 20. That's right. We're going to add a ship. We're going to add the Etherian. And we're going to have, well, do they take 2 points? Yeah, I think they take 2 points versus Corvettes 1. So let's go ahead and put them in. We'll put in 5 of them here. And that's all we can do. Yeah, 30 right there. Okay, we'll leave it at that. I can't reinforce all of them. I can reinforce one ship, as you can see here. Reinforce all. But we'll see how that goes.
Technology discovered.
New technology. What did we get? Fusion reactor. We could use that on our ships. I don't think I need to. Although, we could upgrade our destroyer type. We could do that. And that would allow us to put more shields on. Auxiliary fire control. Chance to hit is increased. Okay, we'll take it. That's computing. Computing, remember, is good. Keba over there. Espionage event. Athalan Trading Coalition. Acquire asset. We found an asset. Okay. Commence operation. Okay, we did take Corinth now, and I think we have already scheduled to take a starbase here. If we can. I don't know if we can. There is a ship there. Oh, look. They're taking it now. They're taking Orb, where the gateway is.
Colony established.
Here's our newest colony, that one on Benetnash Prime. Now, Benetnash Prime is only at 70%. We could use a gene clinic here, I would think. That gives you a 5% increase. And we have another event. Lambda Aliens. Life of the Party. Right. So, what did we get here? We get their opinion of us. Changes by 150. We gained 90 influence. And we're now done.
Our presence in the galaxy,
we know who they are. Let's see here. They are xenophobes and materialist. The Silk Tax Administration. And where are they at? They're down here. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So they're here, but not here. They're not the one in Cytine. Let's look at them in the contacts. Are we going to be friends with them or not? Negative 313.
Construction complete.
Okay, we constructed, we did get everything around. Oh, cool. I think maybe that means we now have, yes, we're making rare crystals +1. We're making 3 modes as well.
Technology discovered.
We found a new technology. That would be fleet support, naval capacity +30. We can get many more ships now, except for the fact our command limit is a bit of a problem. We can get more society research here, xenobiology, or we can unlock the Noxious Swamp. I'm sure we have those. 2700 is going to be pretty quick. Starbase capacity +2. I think I will go for... We'll unlock the Noxious Swamps.
Construction complete.
Okay, we did get Akamar after all. Well, that's good news. We're going to go ahead and just grab a few of these things now. We can do the observation post here. Remember, there is a, I think it's the Steam Age, FTL civilization over here. Let's go ahead and get that.
Technology discovered.
And we found out about the new technology. That would be auxiliary fire control. We can get to 20%, and that would be helpful. That's computing, and she's very good at computing, Keba. Or improved deflectors. That would be shields. I think I want to get shields. Yeah. Let's get improved shields. For engineering, we're sitting at 33%. More armor is good. Destroyer build cost -5 and build speed +25. That's good. And we can get engineering research +20%. I'm going to go with armor, though. We have a new event as well. The Iota Aliens communications established. On screen, the Spyron polity, a theocratic dictatorship. Xenophile, but fanatically spiritualist. Oh, that's them down here. The Spyron is down here.
Initiating communications.
And communication from the Spyron. They want to have embassies, and that's actually a good idea. Let's do that. Our ships have been upgraded now. Let's look at our technology, though. We have now the Noxious Swamp done. Let's see. We can get removal of active volcanoes, also good, but 5,000. Don't need it right away. Edicts Fund 20. And we get the orbital filing system. We get more unity from bureaucrats, managers, priests, and telepaths. But we can get colonial centralization. Hall of Judgment. Planetary capital. That's the one I want. And here's our tradition. I want to go down to get a federation. But before we do that, do we want to play war games here? Fleet command limit 20. I think we do want to do that, right? Let's do that right away. Okay, now we have the Athalans laying claim to the Lithurian vortex system. Would that be up here? Yeah, that's up here, this black hole. We'll see how that goes. Right now we have our fleet here. The fleet is not yet built up. I set it up to have 50. If you look at it here. Task force, I look at it in fleet management. We're going to have 10 of these destroyers and 20 of the corvettes when it's all said and done. I can't really get them all now. We'll reinforce it. We'll see what he does. We have a new technology, and that would be our deflectors now. We have a level 2 of the shields. That means, well, first we're going to pick another tech here. Research Alternatives 1 I think is very good. And again, it's computing, which fits Keba. But now, we're going to put that on hold, I think, because I want to go down and look at my situation log. Crystalline pacification. It's 5,000, but let's do it. It's 29 months. And we get now our last tradition within supremacy. So damage versus star bases plus 20%. We'll adopt that, and then we'll get finisher effect. We get the war doctrine policy, and one more ascension perk. And here's our second ascension perk. We already have interstellar dominion, starbase influence cost reduced by 20%, claim influence reduced by 20 as well. Let's go ahead and pick enigmatic engineering. This is the one where we get cloaking strength. I want to see if I can fit out a fleet or two. Encryption is increased by +2, makes it easier to do espionage. And steal operations will automatically fail when used against us. Yeah, I'm thinking about the Athalans over there. Debris cannot be studied by other empires. We'll take that. For the next tradition, though, I want to pick federations, but we'll see how that goes when that comes into play.
Technology discovered.
And we gained a new technology, colonial centralization. That would be the Hall of Judgment building as well as the planetary capital. I don't think we need the Hall of Judgment and Enforcer jobs. And the planetary capital, well, that one we do need. I might want to go for dense jungle here, society, just to get it out of the way. Off-road trading company. No, I don't think I need it. Or society research from researchers. Let's go ahead and get the tile blocker there. Now, on Velutaria, we can now upgrade to planetary capital. Let's do that immediately. Incoming transmission from the raiders. They come to visit our systems. Well, yeah, right. We have to offer them some credit. I'm going to give them, or some resources. I'm going to give them some minerals. We are at 13,000 out of 15,000. Let's do that now. What tech do we get? We got plasteel armor. We have to upgrade. I think we need to probably bump up our alloy production as well. What do we have within engineering? Right now, as far as exotic gases, we have nothing we gain on them. So let's go ahead and select that one.
Special project complete.
Our special project, Crystals Pacified, is complete now. The crystalline entities seem to resonate in response to something. One of their few interactions with their environment. The exact nature and possible wider purpose of this emitted waveform has yet to be ascertained. But for now, our ships can approximate it using radio pings, essentially camouflaging themselves as fellow crystals. Resonant. We get a modifier. They're now non-hostile. We can do a crystal-infused plating. And by the way, do you see here, Palisman Raiders? They are actually with a fleet here. They're on their way out. They are from here, right? Yeah. So they're on their way somewhere, but not to us, hopefully. And here's our tradition. Now we can select another one. That'll be our third one. I'm going to go for the one that gives us an option to get federations. And that would be in diplomacy here, the federation. Let's get that. For our tech, what do we get? Oh, selective defoliants. We are unblocking dense jungle. And this will be society. Now, the edicts fund plus 20, I think I'll take it, in the orbital filing system. And we have now researched we have surveyed these 2 planets. Let's take a look at them. Here's our Gaia world, size 21. Well, we have to get this one. There's nothing special on it. It's a very good planet, though, with 100% habitability. There's also an Arctic world. We can get that one as well. There is a feature here. Gas. We can get gases here. Okay, that's good. We should definitely take that as soon as we can. We have the Sundrithan. I'm tempted to take them right now. Because if we take them and put them on the second planet, not the Gaia planet, not this one, but this one, we go up to 80%, we can get the gases. And then second, we will get the Gaia world populated as well, and we could actually do that here. I don't have enough right now. We will shortly, though. End of the Elamine Trade Commission. The Star Nation, known as the Elamine Trade Commission, has been destroyed. They were up here. And while this has been going on, I've also been sending my fleet, or my survey ship, my scientist over here to the Ziltax. They're locked in here, actually. And it looks like the Spirit are locked in as well, because, you know, it's a ring galaxy. The Equinians, they own all this, and we are friends with the Equinians. Once we get our Federation option, we'll be friends here. Spirit and Ziltax, yeah, we'll see. They're the ones that are going to be, you know, running into somebody else over there. I'm going to send my ship all the way over here. Move there. On Benetnash Prime, we have 2 of these industrial districts. Let's go ahead, and we can see here we're gaining 4 production here. Let's go ahead before we continue with that. Let's go ahead and set the designation to be a to be a industrial world. That will give us, a forge world. Industrial district build speed 25, and the upkeep is reduced by 20%. We have 3 jobs available. There'll be a clerk, and yeah, we still have jobs there. Let's not build anything more until that's done. Making 31 right now. I can always convert some of these minerals if we want to. We might do that later. And on the Lutaria, we have the Sundrithans ready now. I'm going to send them down, all the way down here, right? To that second Arctic world. Let's go down here right now. Is it Balden 3? Arctic world. Yep. Colonized planet. Well, it's not inside our border. We are going to go and do that soon. But they're going to head on over there. Wow, it's going to take a long time. 1,300 days. Ooh. Okay. And we gain our next tradition, and that would be the option to get a federation. I'm going to go ahead and do that. We get 1 more envoy, it looked like. Okay, now, do we want to create a federation? I think we'll create one with the Equinian. That will let us have a fleet in common with them. I think the Equinian would be a good one, because you can see here they can expand this way, and we can expand, well, the Undergone. Really, we're locked in between the 2 of them here, but let's go ahead and talk to the Equinians. We don't have a commercial pact. Let's get that first of all. 0.12. Yeah, we can do it. We're making 4 in influence. And then Federation. They will do it. They're a positive 2. So let's focus on getting this Federation going right now. So random name. Well, Research Cooperative might be what I want. Free and automatic research agreements between all Federation members. That's going to help them more than us, I would think. But we do want to stay ahead of everybody else that's outside our Federation. Let's do a research cooperative. They're going to consider it. A new Federation. Let history record that on this day, the governments of the coalition of Velutaria Prime and the Equinian Empire, we signed a treaty. We are now members of the Pan-Galactic Knowledge Federation. That's a great day. Communications established, yes, with the Serene Inarian Commonwealth. I think because the Equinians knew of them, probably. It's a moral democracy. Peaceful traders. Fanatically pacifist and spiritualist. Well, we're delighted to meet them. And then we found a Sundrithan kingdom. Remember the one I've been using their population? Okay. That's them here. They are authoritarian materialist. We have an embassy suggestion from the Sundrithan Kingdom. Right here, we're going to do that, agree to that. And for our Federation, I think we have to go here. Yeah, that's the Federation view. Let's see, and we can add an envoy, and we should have some envoys here. We have 2 of them available. Yep, I'm going to assign one. Let me assign a second one. Now 0.85. Okay, so we do get... That is improving our cohesion. So what we can do, if we want to have Federation, we want to make sure we get more envoys. If you look at our tradition, I'm pretty sure here that we gained, yeah, available envoys increased by 1. That's good. So research cooperative right now, free and automatic research agreements, level 1. And we gained a new technology, exotic gas refiners. We can get more of them. I think we already have a few. Yes, we have 250, but it'd be good to get more. New research. Now, we can do finally robot modification here. We forget robot modding. I'm tempted to do it. Iron thruster, weapons, or crystal-infused plating. That would be very helpful as well. Militarily. You know what? I think I might have to go for that. And we now have a new colony ship. That would be the Velutarians. Let's send them down to the Gaia world and colonize that now. That would be Baidan 1. Baidan Prime. And I think we have the... It's going to take forever, but I think we have the other ship. Let me find it. Yeah, it's on its way down. It's going to be 1100 days. Wow, okay. And self-evolving logic gives us more research alternatives. Let's see if for physics now. We have 4 options to choose from. There's one for computing, which I do like. Gravitic sensors. That would increase our tracking and sensor range. Hyperlink detection range 3. Listening post as well. Or physics research. I think I need this one. That's computing. We'll take it. And we have a new technology as well. That would be effective bureaucracy. More edicts fund. We should look at that now. And the orbital filing system. More unity. That's in society. Embassy complex. More jobs, right? Available envoys +1. I do want more of those. I'm tempted to take this one. We'll take it. Let's look at our edicts now, or the funds we have available. It's available right here. You can see we have 70 now. And that means we could switch. We have a few things here that are available now. The most ones should be related to military, as well as we have crystals. More military there as well. I don't want to use these up right now, though. I want to use the free points here, and that means we're going to use these, I think. And I think maybe taking a diplomatic grant would be helpful. 32, let's do that. We get an extra envoy. So we're going to get one more here. There it is. Let's now look at our federation. We're making 1.85. Oh, we have actually 3. They've sent 1, the Aquinians. I can assign 1 more. Now we're making 2.85. Let's go. Let's get that. It's negative 2.08 in XP. Once we get to the positive range, we're going to see this go up, I think.
Special project complete.
Mining drone and work ethic is now complete. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from rocks that we would have discarded. And we have 2 options here. Easy prey, drone destroyer modifier added. Damaged ancient mining drones, plus 33%. Or fascinating automata. Mining station minerals output 10%. We'll take that one for sure. Now, looking at our situation log, none of those are left. Okay, that's fine. We have quite a few of these that we can start to excavate here. So there is options for that. Once we run out of things to survey, we will probably consider that. We have a new option here. Majority vote. Aquinian stellar hegemony, which is to give Sundrithan Kingdom, and I'm actually tempted to do that, to give them an association status. That doesn't mean they're going to join, but they could join later. Let me see here. The Sundrithan, what do we say? And I'm concerned about the ethics, what they have, right? Sundrithans have what? They have authoritarian, which is not good, but they are materialist, which is good. And I do like to have them here next to us. Let's go ahead and say yes on that. So, let's see. And now we actually have access to upgrade our reassembled ship shelter here on Haven Chair Prime up to a planetary administration at least. Let's do that. That's going to be excellent. How are they doing here anyway? It's a fantastic world that we have here. Population, we have 7 out of 8 researchers. There are some clerks available, and we have the entertainers there as well. Well, that's why we have pretty decent amenities. Inside breakthrough imminent. That would be from our little observation post here in Akamar, I think. And what would gain? Next time we have an observation event that would advance our insight, we will gain a new research option instead. Interesting. And we establish communications with the Heth aliens. Oh, it's an independent space station of the Shroud Walkers.
An alien empire is making contact.
These, I think, are into, psi-related things, right? Right, the Shroud. What is to be our fate? I don't think they can tell us that. Let's see, we shall pay 50 influence and 2,400 in credits. I think I'll do it. We have 516 here. Okay. They will retire for a few days in order to commune with the Shroud. Well, let's see what that does. And we got something here. Sign of the Visitor. Here, it is the will of the Shroud that your world be visited. Whether these strangers bring ill tidings or not is a mystery yet to be experienced. Current progress 4 out of 100. Predicted next month 8 plus 4. An outcome will reach in 24 months. Rogue Shaman. Okay, here we go. Now we have something happening here. Sign of the Visitor. An exile from the Shoutwalkers has arrived at Benetash Prime, recently expelled from the Enclave for harboring heretical views. This extremist was not listed on the manifest of any incoming vessel. As if materializing out of the air, they appeared in the central square of the colony's largest city, publicly proclaiming a doctrine of personal communion with the Shroud. According to the exile, it's possible for our people to achieve a state of bliss, akin to communal dreaming. Reports suggest that many in the colony are listening. So this one here is not with the Shroud. This is a negative thing for the Shroud. I don't think I want to keep him here. The stability will go down on Benetash Prime, but their trust, the Shroudwalker's trust of us will go up. I think we'll go for that now. Remove him now. Now, let's look at the Shroud a little bit more. If we go to the contact, or the Shroud Walkers here, and if we go to diplomacy, there is an option to give us insight into another empire. Athalan Trading Coalition, 50 confluence, 50 influence, and 2,000 energy. I might want to take that. I don't know what we're going to get, but let's take it. Okay. Whatever insights we glean will be made known to you.
Initiating communications.
So we have now a Sign of the Visitor. That's the one here. Current progress 52 out of 100. It's the first time I'm using it, so. Okay, we'll see what that happens there. And then we have Shroudwalker Insight, so it will take a while to get that. Great. And what else do we have? Commercial Pact Invitation from the Spiran Polity. Now the Spiran is not just under Earth, but the Spirans are here, right next to us. Form a commercial pact. I think I'll do it. They're xenophiles, even though they're a spiritualist. We'll take it. Religious fervor. Despite our best efforts, the exiled member of the Shoutwalkers operating on Benetash Prime continues to elude us, perhaps due to some innate psionic ability. Right, that's what they're all about. They have consistently been able to predict the arrival of our security forces. What's more, the exile's sermons continue to draw large crowds. Many colonists have begun to abandon their work in favor of the various ablutions and meditative practices espoused by this so-called shaman. It's not good. Must be stopped. And we got a new tradition available as far as diplomacy is concerned, but embassies will give us more unity. Let's take that.
Initiating communications.
And migration treaty proposal with the Spirin. Now the Spirins, I'm not sure. Do we want them? They're over here in the species tab. You can see they are continental preference. I mean, they have a few things. Probably pop output on habitats. 15% won't do too much, actually. Industrious minerals from jobs is increased. We have that already, I think. Pop housing usage is reduced. Defense armor damage 50%. Yeah. They're going to get access to our guys as well. Well, I guess we will take it anyway. Invite the Federation. Now, here we go. The Aquinian still hegemony wants to invite the Sundrithan into the Federation completely. I think we will do that. We looked at them before. We'll take it. We'll say yes. The Martyr. Security forces on Bennett Nash Primo, this is the Shroud again, right? Have successfully eliminated the Rogue Shaman. So be it. Stability minus 10, crime plus 10. Incoming transmission from the Shroud Walkers. The Shroud grows quiet. Once more the weary river of time recedes. So basically concludes the sign of the visitor. And we have a new tech. We got the applied quantum physics. Physics research from researchers. 20%. Let's go ahead and take field modulation. Having more credits is not a bad thing.
An alien empire is making contact.
There we go. Federation invite. Oh, yeah, that's the one. We invited them. Right. So now we have them as part of our Federation. There should be all three of us. So we have 3 of them here. Sundrithans, the economy is 592. So here we have our members. We can look at them real quick. Economy, fleet. Yeah, we are sitting here at 3,605. We're the strongest. Tech, we are the strongest as well. The opinion is high. That's good. This is not helpful. These two, I guess. Opposing ethics. This is the problem there. Yeah, we are opposing. But I think it's still okay. Incoming transmission from Elder Tract. The corporal realm is not as solid as it appears, so it is with those who dwell within. The secrets of your peers have been revealed to us. What we have learned is now yours. That's very interesting. That means I think we can go and check them out. Okay, we got another transmission here. Let's, intel falling out. Well, check them out. What I'm talking about here is that we were spying basically on the Athalans over here using the Shroud. But Barcalan Shard? So here is a fallen empire, right? These are xenophobes. Well, we're going to stay away from them, right? Because they don't seem to like us. Where are they at now? Oh, they're way over here. We don't have to worry about them too much. That is excellent. If you're getting close to them, I think it would be a problem. But now, let's go back and look at the Athalan Trading Coalition here. So right now we have intel of 75. We gained that much. One insight here. It's going to slowly go down over time. May not have been the best to do, but that was interesting to know. We may have to take advantage of that a little bit later on. And on Heavenshire Prime, we now actually have a population that allowed us to get the planetary administration, which means we can now build a new building, and that would be the Faculty of Archaeo Studies here. That would give us 150% research speed for Archaeo Studies only, mine artifact capacity plus 1,000, planet modifier, Archaeo engineer jobs plus 3. We turn consumer goods, which is a little bit of a problem, negative 22, into research points. Let's do that right now. And then we have to think about, where do we put a consumer planet? We still have 6,000 consumer goods, but we can have one of the new ones down here. Remember those? Where are they at? Here, down in Balden. We are almost there. Let's send them over there, maybe, and get some consumer goods going. Yeah, let's do that. And here's our second colony ship. I think we should do that.
Technology discovered.
A new technology has been discovered. Field modulation. More credits. That's always good. We can always transfer that over, basically, to something else. We can buy consumer goods if we need to. We do have a computing option here. Gravitic sensors and a listening post. I don't feel I need that very much. But let's go ahead and take it now, since we have Keba over here. He's going to help us quite a bit. And we have 17 months for that, 2 months for Embassy Complex, and 8 months for crystal-infused plating. Okay, we have down here the Vivarium, the ship with our Astro Crater Azurin. Let's send her home now. She's done what she can down here. We'll send her home to Havoncheer, and she can help out here, finally, with assisting research. Our ships have been upgraded, and we now have a colony ship waiting here. That's the one with the Sundrithan. We're going to go ahead and colonize. I think it is this one. Yep. Colonize planet. Biden Secundus. Let's go for that. And since our ships have been upgraded, what are we looking at now? Task Force Eudora 3.5 in strength, and the actual starbase is 4.1. It feels pretty strong here. We have a couple destroyers, and the way they're set up right now, well, weak on shields, right? They probably can be upgraded at this point. If you look at the Eutherian, this one over here, yeah, what can we upgrade? We have level 2 deflectors. Aren't we working on more? Let me see. Oh, that's armor, right? In 8 months. Well, we can upgrade what we have so far. Let's go ahead and upgrade them here. Can I? +9. Or, nope. You would have to, and I think I will. Will I? Or do we put another one in there? Maybe something like that instead. No better weapons right now, but we'll save that. In 8 months, we'll upgrade them again, so I think I'll wait a little bit longer before we actually upgrade the fleet. Right now, it says we could do it if we wanted to.
Establishing colony.
And here's
discovered.
Here's our colony now. Biden Secundus is going to be wild 2247, a year and a half, 2 years before we can actually take advantage of it. That's when I want to get consumer goods on that planet. Also, we got Xeno Diplomacy, diplomatic weight plus 10%, and Embassy Complex. They give us politician job. We get one more envoy as well. We turn consumer goods into unity and amenities. I mean, it's all good. We need to get more consumer goods now, right? Naval capacity plus 30 is an option here now. That is tempting, but we're not even using our 84. So maybe society research is the way to do it. There's also gene tailoring and gene modification points, but we're not going to go down that path, I don't think. And let's take a look at our Federation. Negative 252, but we're gaining 3.8, so we're going to be positive here. I could assign another envoy. Do I have one? No, I don't have one. It's 0 still. Okay. I thought I had one, but we don't. Not yet. So we'll stay put here with them for a little bit longer. It's looking pretty decent here, I feel like. No fleet. If we change our law, we can probably do it. But we have to see when that comes into play. Right now we're working up towards Athalan. We're going to have to, I think we're going to attack them. But we're not quite there yet. But anyway, that will do it for this time. Come back next time. We'll play more of Stellaris. Bye, guys.